Hi, this is Terry. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Now I'm on a mission to improve the health of my heart. Hey, it's Thursday and tomorrow I go back to work. So let's get our food ready so we can have some good, healthy food. And I'm not scrambling around at breakfast or lunchtime. What am I going to eat? I don't know what I'm going to eat today. I got to go out and eat. So by having this food prepped and ready to go, I have no excuses but to eat healthy. So come on, let's show you what we're making. So I got this burger and a half, so 6 ounces of 85% burger patty. I think I've got like 2 or 3 more left, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut them up for tomorrow's Terry. Sometimes it's good to be nice to yourself, so tomorrow you can just enjoy the food that you bring and you don't have to do any manual labor. So I'm setting tomorrow's Terry up for success. So there we go. Now I'm going to put in some seasonings in here. Oh, I want to cut that egg in half. Give me just a second here. I got 1 boiled egg in there to go with that burger. That's what I had this morning for breakfast and it worked out well. And so there we go. I need a lid though, hold on. Okay. So I got my burger. Let's put a little, put some little Richard on here. And then we're going to put some farm dust on it. Just a little farm dust. Alright, so there we go. So now tomorrow morning, I'll just walk to the work microwave and microwave this up and I'll be having my breakfast right there. So I'll put that back here. Okay, now next we're going to be taking some beef. This is 9.5 ounces of my 93% ground beef. So I'm going to put that in here. And I need a lid for that one too. Hold up, hold up. Alright. So we're going to season that. Let's put some of our campfire on it. We're going to do, I want it to taste something like a roast tomorrow. However, we do not want it to be super, I didn't want to add any onions since I'm having some issues this heartburn. I'm laughing because you see all the seasonings I put on here. But that ain't the reason. It ain't the reason I got heartburn. You just be quiet. You be quiet, peanut gallery. Be quiet. So now, in another container, because it was so thin, when I took it to mom's or to the hospital, it did kind of seep out a little bit, but that's okay. It wasn't bad. I just need a Ziploc to put it in. Okay, I just want a Ziploc for it to kind of help hold the moisture that comes out. Oh, now. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm trying to go back to my maintenance days. That ain't how this works, Terry Berry. That is not how this works. That was my name as a kid, Terry Berry. Let's put it to grams. 18, what we got here? 30 grams. Let's go for 30 grams. So then we have a, alright. So 30 grams. So now. The breakfast is already plugged in, so that's fine. Burger will be plugged in. So now we got our handy dandy food chart. And I got barbecue sauce. I got it written over here somewhere. Let's see, that's salads, barbecue sauce. What I said, 31 grams. So 31 grams, and I'm also going to add some broth. So we're going to zero it out. And I'm pretty sure I have broth on my, I have broth on my list. So we're going to put some of this broth in this little container. This is where the problem was with it. At the hospital, was because it was so runny. I'm going to do a little more of that. There's a chunk of something, and I want to know what this chunk is. But I can't shake this. This container is not like a jar. You can't just shake this up. I'm sure it's a little bit of fat down in there, or a little bit of collagen or something. I want to pull some of that collagen out of here. Come on, mister. Get on here. Oh, come on. A little bit more, and then I'll be happy. All right. So 68 grams of broth. Where's the broth? Broth. Okay, 68. Now, I'm going to put this little jobber on it. And then we're going to put it in here. So then, even if there is some jostling or whatnot, it's still be contained and won't get out on my other stuff. Okay, so we're done with that, done with that. Next up, we have to get our salad going. And let's flip our salad over. Now, I made my salads in a previous video. You can go back and see how I make them. I make the base of them once a week, and then I come back later and add my fixins to it. So, what are we going to add? Let's start with peppers. This weekend I'll have to do it. My sister's coming to town, so I'm going to have to maybe do my stuff on Sunday. Hopefully she'll, no offense, but hopefully she'll go home Sunday. Then I can make my salads and cut up some veggies on Sunday. So 63 grams of peppers. 63. Jicama. So let's zero it out. Yo, you got to be willing to weigh stuff. You got to be willing to cut things up and prep for yourself. It's all things you really need to do for yourself, because if you don't do it, who is? Ain't nobody. Nobody's going to do it, or else you got to pay somebody to do it. And I don't want to pay somebody to do it, because then what will I learn? Nothing. I won't learn nothing. So, tomatoes. But I know when I first started, I definitely wanted somebody to do it for me. Tomatoes, 72. I really wanted somebody to do it for me, so then I didn't have to think and do math. Boy, did I want somebody to do it for me. But I'm very thankful that nobody did, because now, if I have a problem, if my scale goes one way or the other, I personally know what to do about it. It's my, my personality, my health, my choices, and all that stuff. So 76 divided by 2, I think that's 38. I'm just putting 38. Look at me. I'm doing math on the fly. So around 38. At that. Oh, I kind of enjoyed that flavor of the apple cider vinegar. So I'm just going to put a little drizzle of that on there. All right. We'll put on there. Is there a spot for it? ACV. Hang on. Dang it. Ziggy. 89 minus 76.
89 minus 76 is 13.
Okay, so 13 grams of apple cider vinegar. Now, let's put our little lid on here. Give me a second to get all this put away, and then we'll pack it up. Okay, let's double check. So we got our salad. Somebody called it a boss, a B-O-S, a big old salad. That's nicer than what I call it, my bass. They called it a boss. Boss. I eat a salad like a boss. So I got my salad, I got my meat, and I got my broth. So that'll be lunch, my barbecue broth, and then my burger and egg for breakfast. So that's all gonna go. Now I need a big spoon, because I got to take my spoon along. And actually, I used one the other day. I forgot one. Anyway, so there we go. I'll put this in the refrigerator. And we got to have a quick talking session. Hold on. Making me some sleepy time tea. So, there's a song that's been in my head today. I've heard it a few times, because since I've been home, I listen to K-Love a lot. And I'm going to try to sing it. But it's not, if you listen to Christian music, you'll know it, but if you don't, you won't. But it's something about, I know you and I are in the right place at the right time. God knows you by name, and He doesn't make the mistakes. You and I are born to shine bright in a light, to shine a light in the darkness night. Anyway. I don't remember the lyrics. But anyway, the song is basically about how God, we are all here for a reason. We are all in this moment today for a reason. We are all here to shine light for other people. We're all here to help other people. We're all here to help bring others to Jesus and to help show others what love looks like. Some people don't know what love looks like. And so, so we all have a purpose, and we all really should work on filling that purpose. And I like that song because it was like, we're all here right now to shine a light in the darkness, because you all know there's a whole lot of darkness in this world right now, especially this year. The election years, don't matter where you are, what side you're on, election years are big and they're heavy for everybody, because both sides will go, and a lot of big traumatic emotional things happen during election years. Like I said, it doesn't matter who you are and what you believe. So we all just need to show each other love and grace and kindness, and just live like Jesus. It don't mean we have to go be a carpenter. It doesn't mean we can go, poop, you're healed. But it just means that we have to show love. And Jesus said, I love you. I don't love your sin. He said, stop sinning, but I love you. And it doesn't matter what you do, I'm going to love you. But I want you to stop whatever your sin is. So me, Terry, stop gossiping. Stop, being mean, whatever. But God loves me. And he loves you. Even if you're doing something that you probably shouldn't be doing. Even if you're not doing something you shouldn't be doing. So Jesus said, we love the sinner, not the sin. So love each other. Show everybody love today and kindness today, because other people need that in their lives. So a lot of people have a lot of hurt in their lives. So yeah, that's what I got to say today. So I love you guys. You all mean so much to me. And I thank you so much for the prayers and for all the kindness you all show me in the comment section and in emails and on Facebook. I really love you guys, and I truly, truly appreciate you all. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for you all. Heck, y'all told me about the towel on the paper towel on my vegetables. Y'all told me, somebody told me about the jicama. Somebody told me about the rutabaga. Y'all tell me so much, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate every one of you all. Every one of y'all means so much. Even if you ain't a commenter, that's all right. I still love you. You don't have to comment. I know you're there. It's all right, and I love you, and Jesus loves you too. So okay, all right, shut up, Terry. Bye. All right, so let's see what's all been pumped into us, and we've been eating our way and been in the hospital. Hey, 1:30. Come on. It was 135 something the other day when I first started. It was 165. Now 163.8. All right. We're down about 1.25 pounds. Come on, fella. Hold still. All right. There we go. 163.8. Ah. There we go. I can't stop talking long enough for that thing to register a weight. Okay, bye. Hello. So it is almost 10. I just don't feel like eating today. No issue. I'm just not hungry, so I don't feel like eating breakfast. But my co-director and I are going out for lunch. We're going to go to Applebee's. So I'll get something really good there. Maybe like a big old steak or something. But anyway, so that's the game plan, is we're going to go to Applebee's for lunch. And that's in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I don't know. If I get hungry before then, I'll let you know and I'll eat. But right now I'm just kind of, I don't know, it's my first day back. And, I think the shock and all is starting to wear off a little bit. And I'm like, did that just happen? So, and since I don't really feel different, it kind of feels very surreal. So anyway, but yeah, so I just haven't eaten breakfast yet. So I thought I'd let you know. Okay, bye. I'm hungry. It is 11:15 and we're about to leave. But I still didn't eat breakfast yet, so I'm going to eat good in the neighborhood at Applebee's. Bye. I got garlic green beans and broccoli and shrimp parmesan steak. So that's my lunch. Hey, so I am back from Applebee's. It was good, but I'm going to have an apple because it just wasn't super filling. It's not as much meat as I'm used to. But anyway, so I'm going to have this apple, and my sister's in town, so I'm going to go to Mom's after work. Well, I'll go home and let the dogs out, and then I'll go to Mom's. And it just so happens that I've got my food already packed, so I'll be able to eat what I was going to have for lunch this evening. It worked out perfect. Okay, bye. Hello, I'm out walking. I didn't go far. I walked... I don't know. There's a stop sign back there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But 2 of my nurses come out with me. This is my first walk. So, no pain, nothing. I really want to tackle this hill. See that hill up there? I told them I wanted to come back, but it's because I want to try this hill. Knowing how I did on the treadmill, wait a minute, can y'all see? Okay, knowing how I did on the treadmill on the incline, and knowing how I did walking the dogs and walking up a hill and how painful it was, I really want to try this incline. But I didn't want to slow them down. They're both really fast walkers, and both of them do like those 5K things. So I really want to walk this hill. And I want to, because, you know, it intimidated me walking the hill in front of my house having that chest pain. And so I think that now, I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm a little bit scared. You know, when something bad happens, you get a little in your feelings and you get a little scared and overwhelmed. And I think the initial shock of it all is gone. And now it's kind of like, holy poop. Did I just go through what I went through? Now, don't get me wrong. It's a couple stents. It's not like they cut off a leg. It's not like they had to crack my chest open and do a bypass. That's much more intense than what I had. But still, the fact that I was wide awake during that thing and hearing that doctor say they thought they were going to have to do one is pretty intimidating to think about now that it's after the fact. So anyway, I really want to tackle this hill just for myself, just to prove to myself that I can do it. There's a lot of wind, so if the wind is messing with my voice, I apologize, but I really want to make it to the top of this hill just for my own mental health. Sometimes, you know, let me tell you, when I was in 9th grade, I had a car wreck, or a bike wreck. I used to ride my bicycle all the time, all over town, and we had a really good bike, and I'd ride it all over the place. Well, there was a T, and the lady had a stop sign, and she didn't stop, and I was on the long part at the top of a T, and I did not have a stop sign. So I was coming down this hill, and again, I did not have a stop sign, but I noticed she was not slowing down, so I started pedaling faster. And she hit the back tire of my bike, and you know, I ended up being okay. I had a scuffed up knee, didn't go to ER or anything. I was too afraid of going to the ER back then. But anyway, so so I had that bike, and it totaled the bike, and she ended up getting us a new bike. But I actually have gone out and bought a bike once, but I couldn't read it, or I couldn't ride it. I was too shaky, too nervous about riding it. So I don't want to get into my feelings about walking up a hill and be too afraid to walk up a hill because of that treadmill test and because of home. So I want to do this to prove myself that I can. And then I plan on doing it at home. See, we're at the top of the hill now. I plan on at least once this weekend taking a walk without the dogs and walking around that 1 mile trek, the 1 mile block, just to see and prove to myself that I can do it. Again, I'm sure I can, but my head is like, what if I can't? What if I can't? What if the chest pain comes back? And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to scare myself to where I think I can't do it. So we're doing it together, you guys. We're doing it together. I still have that lump in my throat that I've had for the past few weeks. But either way, we do not have chest pain. And we just walked up the hill. Yay, guys. We're doing it. All right, well, I'm going to finish this walk. And I'll let you know when I get back. So that way you know I didn't die. Hey, I forgot to tell you, I'm alive. So, it did a good trip. I didn't die from chest pain. So now I'm going to let the dogs out and going to see my mom. Oh, and my... All right, y'all, I'm at my mama's. There's my salad. That's my beef and my apple. And that's what I'm having for supper is my lunch. Okay, you saw what my supper was. This sister, growing up, her favorite meal was chicken and dumplings. So mom made her some chicken and dumplings. I took a sip of the broth and had some, had a little bite of chicken. I do not season like my mother. I grew up in a very bland household. The way I season my food is not how I grew up eating. I didn't spend no time in the kitchen. I was too busy chasing the neighbor kids and running up and down playing cars, just causing, I was the neighborhood annoying kid. I'd go knocking on doors. Can your dog come out and play? That's what I was. Anyway, but yeah, so I seasoned the heck out of my food, and I took a sip of that. I'm like, Mom, this needs some garlic salt or onion powder or something. Poor mama. I'm so mean to that poor woman. Anyway, but all right, well, that's what I had. And tomorrow I'll be hanging out with my sister and my mama because they want to go look at, Mom wants some furniture, maybe some recliners for her living room and some furniture for her sunroom. I said, don't get that dang wicker stuff. Every time I sit down, it pokes me. I'm so mean, my poor mama. She's so sweet. Anyway, so, all right, well, I'm out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, there's no macros today. I can't do macros whenever I go out and eat. So, okay, bye.